What was in here? I don't remember what was in here in the original level. Well, whatever it was, it's a megasphere in this one. So that works for me. Oh, this would be a perfect test. I think I know already because I think someone told me, but I always wondered if a megasphere gives you basically blue armor, or if it just gives you 200% at whatever value of the armor you last picked up was. But I think someone told me it gives you blue armor anyway. Yeah, this would have been a good opportunity to see if it gave you blue, but I didn't have a green at the time, so I can't tell. Wasn't there some... oh... wasn't there some... oh... oh yeah, Brady games as well. I don't remember what I had that was Prima. I think I've had something by all three. Or different things by all three. Made games for FF Games? Whoa! I guess you mean guides. But yeah. I think I had a Prima one and a piggyback one or two. Oh, there wasn't a Spider Mastermind. I might have been thinking of some other map that I found somewhere a long time ago. Just like the first level of Plutonia, where there's a Spider Mastermind in basically the first room of the game. It can see you from the start, but I think that's only in co-op. Righto, Blue Land. I never fully explored that room full of gunners. Oh, I don't want to be here. Again. Let's find it again. I never went out here either. Ow! Oh. Ow. Well, that was everything lost in a matter of seconds. This is that silly bit with the silliness. But no soul sphere this time. Hi, Powerwolf. How are you today? Piggy bank. I ain't seen any piggy bank ones, only piggy back. It's not a secret, I guess it is though. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't think Powerwolf was here last time. Why are there so many wolves? Where are all the dragons? You inferior species. Nah, wolves are quite top tier for me. After Scalies, wolves are probably in the top 3 or something. We've got a bigger wolf pack than Lobos Jr. But probably not. His are bigger in numbers. Ours is bigger in actual wolves. Where am I now? I keep finding places that I don't want to find. This is the spider room. This should be the gun room, I do believe. Glad you are fine. Human! Wait. 2 humans, Mufgib, Zack, and Butane. Which one of them is not a human? We've got a mystery on our hands here, the likes of which hasn't been encountered since the koala one. There's one species that has been unnamed. Where am I now? Back here, what the hell? What a strange place. What an also strange lack of gunners. It felt like there weren't many in here. Right, that'll do, I guess. Got the yellow. Where was that? Over there. Yeah, this is what this room was. Ah, who the hell are you? No cyber demon. Good. Scotch pie and beans. Oh! No, I'm a braggin. I brag. Or... oh, the final level, isn't it? 11, yeah. Cocytus. There's a character... oh, I think it's an overlord, actually. There's a character called Cocytus. He's got cockitis. He is a cock. Probably because he's a bad guy. He might be, I don't remember. Oh man. I believe there was a secret soul sphere in one of these walls in the original. Yeah, donkey. Oh yeah. Okay, you're henceforth a donkey. AKA an ass. Oh wait, yeah, that's already in your name. Yeah, I don't know. Who is this? This area is bigger than I remember. Whoa. What the hell? Some naff. Some vertical tearing. No. It's just further back. Who's gonna be up here? Because we've already encountered the Archvile plenty of times. So the usual introduction isn't going to work. Is it going to be 2? 2 Archviles instead. What the... yeah, like I trust that. Oh wow, who could have imagined... oh! They've all gone. Who is out here? Wait, is that bloody faster? It is. Oh, bye, Mufgib. Probably yonks ago. Yeah, no sexy enemies in that one. So it was a crap trap. Oh! A crap trap, just like claptrap. That's what they should have called him in Borderlands 3. Free. With an F, because that game is now free, in case you didn't know. Because the marketing went so bad that they just decided, oh fuck it, let's get some good PR and give it away for free instead. I still wouldn't get it even if that was true. And I guess I probably would, because there's no reason not to. Alright, I got the blue from this adventure. Not that I've really been in the level long enough to start thinking of where I need to go next, because there's still plenty to explore. No, it should be though. Because it's probably naff. In my Phoenix opinion anyway. But I've never liked Borderlands in the first place, really. At least not much. I like plenty of loot, but like, I think the main problem I have with Borderlands is all the enemies are bullet spongy and it's just not fun to me. And the gunplay, at least in the first game, didn't feel very good. Let's go in here and get rid of this bastard Revenant. Everything around here is lies. I don't even exist. Neither do any of you. But yeah, I guess Diablo might be better, but I think also games that constantly give you new loot like that kind of get exhausting for me in the first place. Like, I like all the shiny loot, but I think it needs to be a bit more paced for me. So it's like, instead of constantly upgrading your equipment because you found something that's 1 or 2 points better, I like it when you go for maybe a few hours and then you finally find something cool and exciting and you can finally upgrade and feel the difference. Speaking of, Spiderweb Software, play their games, because yum. Probably one of the main reasons I like their games. Finding cool artifacts and equipment always feels good. Especially when you find things that give you free skill points and upgrades to other skills. Ow! Right, that was a room of stuff. Can I shove it? Oh yeah. That one was only recently added to the quotes. Because Life is Strange has been going up, so I've been watching it. Yeah, I guess some of the humour in Borderlands was alright. But I think sometimes it gets a bit too forced silliness for me as well, or something. I mean, oh no. I thought it was about on par with what I'm already expecting from that movie, but I look forward to watching it just so I can laugh at it, at how bad it is probably gonna be. Like, it's just so awkward. I wonder if they're aware that it's awkward, or if they're specifically trying to make it a silly cringe fest or something. Or if they think they're being clever. It's a good way you don't need to check your loot most of the time. I might have to try Diablo 3 someday. Still need to get around to giving Diablo 2 a proper try. Well, I guess Borderlands 2 at least came out when the arrow in the knee was still funny and stuff. But yeah, some of it is just a bit awkward. And they keep using the piss off thing, like in Borderlands 3 there's a place called Fort Piss Off. I don't get it. Is piss off funny still? Like even the first game had signs everywhere that said piss off, typoed, didn't it? It's like PISOFF or something. Oh. Dunker. Dunker. Oh no, there's another one. Oh, hello. I made it to a place. Cheers, dude. Bye. I greatly desire to reload, but I'm gonna go with it and see what happens. Is this pain? Yes, it is. Oh, that was cool. I like that. I think that door's a bit weird in the original, like it opens one bar at a time. What the hell? Well, I could go for some elf. So I guess I better not save it right now. How did I survive that? I thought I had like 20 health. Did I only do 6 damage when they usually do dozens? Oh. Are we making it Doom 2005 too? It would be interesting if they tried to make a Doom movie that is more similar to the Doom 2016 gameplay, I suppose, but then I don't know how they would make it interesting to just watch a guy running around punching demons for an hour and a half. Or shooting them. Like a constant action thing, but then I think of Hardcore Harry, or was it Hardcore Henry? I think it was Henry, wasn't it? And that was a good... Oh shite, yeah. Get me out of here. No, I don't want to be here. I want some elf, yo. You can come to me very slowly if you don't mind. They'll find their way while I read chat, because it's moving today. Oh yeah, I think I heard. That was what arrow in the knee meant. Don't know if that's what they meant, oh no, in the game, but maybe. Let's save it. We'll salvage it somehow, even if we have to run around and get lucky and scrounge up some health somewhere else. 4 more adventurers. It's all the other people who have played through Skyrim. Ah, here we go. This will be the invulnerability, which I don't need now, especially since I'm dead. Oh yeah, I also learned another thing which I can't really show off here. I learned this a while ago now, but there's a way to sort of avoid damage, if you're allowed to jump, that is. But I kind of need a big area to test it with. You see how the weapon like swings left and right as you run. When it's about to hit the peak of a swing, that's when you take damage. So if you keep jumping, when it reaches the peak of its swing, you'll never actually take damage. It's pretty clever, that is. Of course, you don't usually get to jump, so it doesn't really matter most of the time, but interesting little bit of info. You know what, guys? I ain't got time to mess. Oh shit, I ain't got time to mess. Why do I have to keep missing? He died after I died. Negative atmosphere. Oh, I don't remember where, but I think I did see something about that, if that's what I'm thinking of. I think it looked alright, but seemed like it needed quite a bit of polish still, from what I remember. Speaking of Dead Space likes, I started recording a playthrough of Afterfall Insanity, finally, which isn't really all that Dead Spacey, but it's a third-person survivor horror thing. It's very mouldy, and it's got some questionable voice acting, and I think it's going to be quite an experience. It's like it's playable, but it's just awkward in many ways, and it's kind of a good laugh so far because of the way it is. Unfortunately, it's not available on Steam anymore, but yeah. Alright, we can go here now. Oh! Okay, I probably wasn't allowed to jump, but oh well. What looks good? Oh, that's still atmosphere thingy. Yeah, welcome back, Grey Wolf. What did you get? It better be good. We judge you based on your food decisions around here. I don't think Afterfall Insanity had a particularly interesting story. It's just like some nuclear thing happened on the surface and now everyone's underground and there's some kind of mutation. How original. But that's alright. Oh, that was glorious, that was. This looks pretty cool. Bit more of a fortress look than the original. Ow. Yeah. I guess Duke Nukem would be kind of risky to do as a movie as well, because he's all about them women's, isn't he? So everyone would get offended. I would like to see the aliens though, but every time they do aliens in movies, like the Doom movie and, well, I mean it's demons in that obviously, but they usually just look like people in suits or with stupid face makeup. And they look dumb, at least they do in the Doom movie. I think the Hell Knight looked alright in the first Doom movie, but you didn't really get to see it very much. Or was it a Baron in that? It might have been called a Baron because it wasn't really demons from hell, was it? It was mutated humans. I've been considering recording Blood for a long time, but... Oh, Waffle was good. I approve. Sorry, sudden subject change. But yeah, I've been considering Blood for a long time, but I saw Reptiloid stream a bit of it, and it just and I also tried the original Shadow Warrior for a bit, and it just kind of reminded me why I'm not a big fan of the build engine. So I don't know. I'd probably have to try it in my own time to get a feel for it first to see if I would be interested in it, but I didn't have a good experience with the original Shadow Warrior. It just seems too easy to die a lot of the time. The same kind of goes for Duke Nukem 3D, but I'm just more interested in that in the first place because the aliens are cool looking. Yeah, cool looking, that's all. And also because I played Duke 3D a bit as a kid, so I got a bit more nostalgia for that. Oh yeah, I guess James Bond is still alright. I'm sure there's probably people who have a problem with the way James Bond is, but I guess it's got enough of a sort of it's been going on long enough that the audience knows what it's all about and sticks with it or something. What is this trap? Although I haven't seen any of the more modern James Bonds, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a bit less about the sex these days. Because I don't think the Pierce Brosnan era was quite as womanizing, was he? Or whatever the word is. What do I do now? Turn down, yeah. I haven't seen... Right. Oh yeah, the hit scan. The problem I kept running into in Shadow Warrior was I was at full health and there were these enemies that run into you and explode. And they just kill me in one shot basically. But I might just have to try it on easy difficulty next time. Oh yeah. Yeah, they probably won't be able to include the alien implied rape, I guess. That shit wouldn't fly. Watched any of the Daniel Craig era yet. I've got a box set of all the movies and I'm still in the Roger Moore era, I think it is, or was it Timothy Dalton? Whichever one has like the most movies of those two. But I miss Sean Connery, he was my favourite Bond. I don't need that now, I'm about to end the level. I didn't even do that, did I? Wherever that was. I don't know. But at least there were plenty of Sean Connery ones as well. So I might go back and watch just those someday. But I remember enjoying the Pierce Brosnan ones. I think those are the first exposure I had to James Bond. Let's get out of here and finish. Oh, shitin'. You might think the Spider Mastermind is a weak little tot, but don't underestimate him, her, it, whatever. Or whatever that quote was that we got a minute ago. Gah! There we go. You have wait, you have won? No, I think that's normal. Yeah. That's all that's made of this one. I don't know if that's like all that they're planning to make, because I don't think it said beta or anything, but yeah, that was Dark World. Pretty good. I always like to see reimaginings of familiar levels.